Peace. All right, we back. Had to take care of some family business, some beautiful family business. Campaign trail. Getting right to it now. Let me put the Streamyard link in the chat for whoever want to get on and chop it up with me. There you are. Streamyard.com, Digital Soapbox Network. A 1-2. What we talking about today? I got a couple of clips. We just freestyling, but I got a couple of clips. One that I want to post up regarding. I don't know. At the end of this clip, it's telling who's the author of this clip. It's like a little relationship show, and let me just play it. Fair use.
To you probably is if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
You accessorize ourselves.
Y'all only say this
Hey,
we
hey,
wear it for
I'm sorry.
ourselves.
If
It's Arlette Amouli. I'm not familiar with exactly who that is, but I saw it on IG. So follow Arlette Amouli. Shout out to Arlette Amouli for this clip. It's about weaves. It's about how black men, the average black men's perspective on weaves. And he basically said it. Let's watch it one more time.
I guarantee you probably is if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But
We don't like weaves. So any real man, any real dude, and I'll challenge anybody that claims to be a real man. If you're a real black man and you like a weave, you like your woman with a weave, then something is wrong. I would beg to differ. I would not agree that you're a real man. If you prefer your wife or your woman or women or whatever, or daughters or girls, sisters, whatever, with weaves, then I cannot say that you're a real man because you're not promoting real womanhood, real hair. How could you be real and claim that, you like fake? You like something fake on your women and your girls.
we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. But watch their response. Watch how they gonna make him the Wicked Witch of the West.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
Look at that.
Y'all only say this we wear it for ourselves.
We wear it for ourselves. Look at the denial. Look at the flabbergasted, insulted denial. Look at the level of denial. Let me rewind that. That is incredible. He told the absolute truth, and look at their response.
Prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
You accessorize ourselves.
Y'all only say
We accessorize ourselves. You are so delusional. They calling everything that they are. They projecting everything that they are. They're wearing the fake stuff. They're wearing the fake stuff and projecting that he's so fake. Oh my goodness.
Y'all do, but we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
you are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
You accessorize ourselves.
Y'all only say this we wear it for ourselves.
If
Wow. Incredible. I gotta keep on playing that. Salute to Arlette Amouli. Wow. I need to find that episode.
I guarantee you probably is if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff.
We'll take it. And why will we take it? I will go so far to say even if you taking it, you're not a real one. If you don't like it, that's your woman, and she want to wear a weave, and you don't like it, but you just taking it because that's what she want to do, then I can't say that you're a real one, because it's if your presence or your manhood can't make her feel secure enough to wear her natural hair, then you ain't the one, bruh. You can't afford her. I'm talking about mentally and wisdom wise and spiritually, emotionally, you can't afford her. Because if your presence or your mind or your intelligence, your influence can't influence her to stop wearing weaves, if she gonna be with you, you're not the one, my guy.
Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
You accessorize
We wear
ourselves.
Fake, delusional, wrong, accessorize. We just do that to accessorize. Wow, incredible. That is. And these is adults. These is young adults, probably mothers. Wow.
Y'all always say that. We wear it for ourselves.
Lord have mercy. So yeah, that's what we up against. That's what we dealing with. The epitome, the apex of delusion, the apex of dishonesty and delusion, fighting for fake hair, fighting for fake body parts, fighting for fake eye color, and all under the excuse that it's accessorizing. Accessorizing on what? Accessorizing on what God made. Man, so if you see a man doing all of that, you would say he's 5150. He's insane. Absolutely not husband material. Absolutely cannot take him serious. Absolutely would never trust him with nothing of importance or seriousness in your life. But we are supposed to turn around and accept that. It ain't no difference. If I got some fake chest, fake muscles, if I got some fake hair, and I'm relying on it. If I got fake eye color, fake all the stuff, absolutely mentally unstable. Absolutely not husband material. Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all would clown any dude like that. You wouldn't feel comfortable with his judgment. You wouldn't feel comfortable closing your eyes around him. So how do you think we feel? How do you think we view the dedication to fakeness? Our women's dedication, commitment to fakeness. Fake hair, fake body parts, fake eyelashes, fake eyeballs. What do y'all think? And then the first thing came out the sister mouth is, you are so fake. Damn. He's fake for pointing out y'all's fakeness, y'all's fake commitments to fakeness. Boy. Dispensary. I don't know nothing about that, Dave. I don't know what you mean. Dispensary poison is the reason we're so far behind. What does that mean? Talking about weed? Bro, that dude knows this dispensary poison is grown with an X-inducing such and such. Not only that, smoking that just to feel good to have. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know about that. You got any data or receipts? You got any proof? You got some peer-reviewed published studies or something that you can type in the chat, put the URL link to that information or those claims in the chat so we can see it for ourselves? Because I don't know nothing about that. But
To you, probably is if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we.
yeah, if it's 5 real guys, all 5 don't like weaves. If it's 3 or 4 of them, that's only 3 or 4 real dudes. Why would you like something fake? Why would any dude, if it's your woman, your baby mama, your wife, why would you pay for her or encourage her to pay for some fake body parts or fake surgery or some any fake cheating type of thing that she doing to her body? You're promoting cheating, right? You're promoting laziness and shortcuts and weakness. You like it? Show me any man that likes fake body parts. I'm challenging any man. Let me put this on the this link in the chat. Any man that likes fake body parts, that likes fake hair, fake butt, fake chest, get in the chat with me. I want to see something. I want us to see something.
You take it though because that's what y'all do, but we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is
You
really
are so
delusional.
fake.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
You
accessorize
Y'all only say this.
He struck a nerve. All these fake hair wearing.
I'm
Oh, wow. How do you think? What do you think would happen if somebody just went from female to female and just pulled their hair back? You know what I'm saying? How many would actually have real hair, and how many would have whatever they got underneath, the little braid, stocking cap, little, ratchet? Like, how could it's accessories? Who said it was beautiful? Who said that's accessories? Who said that's pretty? Because we not saying it's pretty. So you have to be doing it for each other. You delude. We don't. He's saying you're doing it because you can in competition with each other. It's absolutely right. If you saying no, we're doing it for ourselves. Yeah, ourselves, meaning each other. Y'all doing it for each other. So you just bear witness to proving him right, because you're not doing it for us. You're doing it for ourselves.
Hey,
Cold game, boy. What done happened to our minds? So yeah, it's a lot of dudes, a lot of little R&B dudes that's doing drawed on hairlines and fake hair pieces and all that. Man, what's the point? What's the point? Let it go. Let it go. Be what you are. See what I'm saying? Be what you are. Work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? And who are we following? What images are we? What standards are we following? Be yourself. Be what you are. If you are solid when you and you bald and you receding hairline, and if you solid, you're gonna make people want to be bald and receding hairline because you so solid. You're gonna set a whole new trend, a whole new example because you just solid as a man. That's just how that works. Some things that's out of your control, like hairlines and all of that, ain't nothing you can do about that. But as far as your physique or whatever, like that, people trying to call it body shaming if you out of shape. No, if you out of shape, you out of shape. That's not attractive. That's not healthy. That's not healthy or attractive. And you can do something about that. Not cheat, not go run to some surgeon. No, do what you're supposed to do. Whatever you did, allowed yourself to get out of shape, and whatever you got to do is what it takes to get yourself in shape. Not cheating. If you're cheating, then you're a cheater. You can't have no cake and eat it too. You can't accuse no man of being a cheater when you are a cheater. Cheating is cheating. You don't have to do with sex. Cheating is cheating. If you're a cheater, you're a cheater. Right? You cheating yourself. You know what I'm saying? You lying to yourself. You can't even walk out the house with your real hair, showing your scalp, showing your real scalp. You can't show your real skin without caking up all kind of stuff on. You can't show your real eyelashes or your real eyebrows. That is ill. That is mental unstableness, mental and emotional unstableness, insecurity. Why aren't you secure with your natural features that God gave you? Please answer me that. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that our women are not secure with their natural features? Whose fault is that? Is it the men's fault? Especially the men, like, oh, that's weaves stink, they ugly, they look like mops, they cost too much, it's a waste of time. It don't look real. Like, why do you feel better? Damn, just think you feel better touching on that and shaking it and all of that. You feel that is sad. And then people got the nerve to accuse the nation or Minister Farrakhan, even though he got these teachings from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that said, the tribe of Shabazz, the kinky haired tribe, that we don't like ourselves. That's why we always pressing and frying and iron and pulling them on our hair, our women, because we don't want the kinks. Our nature tells us something else. Our nature tells us that we want to be able to do this with our hair like all the other people on the planet. And you see that. It's so much so that you're spending thousands of dollars to put fake hair on your head just so you can do this with it. Just so you can do this with it and let it hang. That's not your hair. That's not your hair. So that's in line. That's on road. That's like a gateway pathway. I ain't gonna say drug. That's a gateway mental condition towards the rainbow transition. Like, I identify as this. That's not your hair, but you identify as that, as your hair. Okay, well, that's not your gender. Well, I identify as this. This is my gender. I bought it. I bought these hormone treatments, this hormone therapy. I bought this hair. This is my hair. Like, it's a mental condition we're dealing with. We're suffering from. And then they're gonna call you delusional. They're gonna call you fake. They're gonna call you bashing or shaming. How am I shaming nature? How am I shaming that I can prove that this is unnatural and unhealthy, mentally unhealthy and physically unhealthy? It's not healthy for your scalp. Whatever the glue or whatever they use, and it's not healthy for, your pores that's seeping into your pores, causing God knows what type of conditions, cancers or clots or whatever they going through, alopecias and permanent baldness, all for what? It's like running to Brazil or BBL, Mexico or whatever, risking your life. You didn't have to risk your life. Risking your life so they can hurry up and cut this and cut that and make you look like you got an hourglass figure. You didn't have to do that. Risking your life. Like, going under the knife for what? Cold game. Am I lying on anybody? Have I started lying yet? Right, money grip. BBLs and boob jobs and weaves are fake and not real. And that's shaming what God made. That's natural shaming. That's natural shaming. You're shaming God's natural handiwork. Natural shaming. Natural body shaming. Healthy body shaming. Healthy hair shaming. Man. And you're not doing it for us. You're doing, like he said, you're doing it for each other. You're doing it for each other in a delusional competition with each other. It reminds me of being on the blade or being on the track and just seeing that, each female got to be more and more obnoxious with it. They lashes got to be this big, you know what I'm saying? So to get the attention of dude driving by, I got to show more leg. I got to show more this and show more that, because I'm competing with these other women of leisure out here so I can get, my trick, so I can get paid. it seems to me that it's the exact same principles, exact same concept. You are competing with other female for the attention of males, weak-minded males at that, but any attention is better than no attention. When there's a shortage, when there's such a shortage of quality men, black men in America for the number of black women that exists, 2 million more black women than black men, then yeah, you will start resorting probably to desperation, desperate moves, desperate measures to get attention, and then claim that you're not doing it for that. Claim that you're doing it for each other or for myself. This makes me feel pretty. Fakeness makes me feel pretty. Not my real self, not getting my ass in the gym and eating healthy, covering myself up, getting my mind right, my spirit right. That don't make me feel pretty. That makes me feel imprisoned, or I don't know. I want to feel free to clap my butt cheeks in front of the world, my fake butt cheeks, clap my fake boobs, twerk my fake body in front of the world, and then accuse there of being no real men out here. Where's the real men at? Where's the real men? Ain't no real men. The men is keeping it real, but this is what y'all say to them when they keep it real. This is what happens.
You probably is if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake.
He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is.
You said that's real. I'm a real man, hetero man, black man. You outnumber me by 2 million. I'm in short supply, heavy demand. I'm telling you the real, and look how you respond to the real. Listen to what you respond to when a black man is telling you the real about yourself.
To be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is really delusional.
That's real.
That is so.
I'm sorry.
Half naked, boobs hanging out, butt hanging out, stomach hanging out, legs hanging out, feet out, and trying to tell a man what we don't know. Incredible. Incredible. Are you dumb? Salute. Appreciate that. Legend in my section and positivity available on streaming platforms. Elmatic, thirst trapping, as they call it. Yeah. Desperados. Extra desperate. Ahmad Jabril, they went too far with them damn fake eyelashes. No, everything is too far. Them fake everything. Everything looks terrible. Everything looks like Homie the Clown. Everything. Right? And the parts that look decent, I guess, when you first do them, like the butt, or if they start, whatever they do to your ribs, take your ribs out and start cutting and all of that. Yeah, that looks good, but you're not gonna marry it because that's not their real physique. You have a child with that, it's not coming out like that. That's not something that you accomplished. You changed your genetics. Once you become a champion and you actually discipline yourself or master yourself in certain physical areas and mental areas, then you actually are rewriting your DNA. So if I'm a champion track star or champion boxer or whatever, then I'm writing on my sperm. I'm writing on my DNA to actually be inclining towards being proficient in that field. So I'm gonna produce a child that's already structured towards athletic inclinations. You know what I'm saying? But if you cheating, you look like an athlete, you look like you in shape, but that's just operation and fake body parts. No man with sense in his head, with brains in his head is gonna fall for that. They'll just smash you like they supposed to do, like the punching bag you are, like the pin cushion you are, and they'll just stick their little pins in you until they they disfigure that little surgery, them little operations that you got. Nobody's taking that serious. Nobody's sane. No sane man, no quality man is taking that serious whatsoever. When some women started having, friends, they started following that such and such culture that literally copied the, probably so. I don't know why, but probably so. Yeah. That's what the queens are spoon fed because of BET and all. Yeah, absolutely. The mileage from multiple people they deal with is sickening. There's no reset button for that. There is. It is. You can be married a virgin again, but it has to be mental first. It has to be mental and spiritual. If you renew yourself mentally and spiritually, then physically you can abstain and change your diet and all of that and restore your physical quality. You can never be a virgin, a literal virgin sexually again, but you can definitely reverse certain effects and certain mileage. But that's a whole warfare. Like I said, that you may as well be going to the gym, like So that's part of the cheating problem. Cheating. No woman, this is my philosophy. No sister has the right to accuse no man of cheating whatsoever if she relies on weaves, makeup. She can't come out the house with her natural hair, natural face, natural body, and tell the natural truth. Then you cheating. You cheating too. You cheating just as much as he is. Our cheating is just different. You know what I'm saying? To us, to male, sex ain't nothing because we don't get pregnant. So, that's not a big deal to us. That's a big deal to women. It's a big deal to us if our women is doing that, but cheating is cheating, ain't it? Cheating is cheating. Right. And like I said earlier, y'all would absolutely clown me or any male that dress like y'all. Any male that does what y'all do, you would ostracize him, like you would clown him so hard. But then when you do it, you expect men to praise you or accept you or say that that's cute or they understand the madness. If the dude showed up with tight, like I said, people are already saying my stuff is too tight, but it's not it's the way I'm sitting or whatever. But this is already too disco. That's why I'm at home. This is an undershirt. This is a t-shirt. This is already too tight and disco, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine dudes that's coming outside with their cleavage, you know what I'm saying? Literally trying to show all their little muscles, trying to show their six pack. You ain't gonna take that serious. Trying to show what they leg muscles, whatever it is that you're gonna be like, who is this male stripper, Deuce Bigelow, call dude, call man, call boy? Like, what is this? That's exactly how real dudes see you. Everything is sexy. Everything, well, that's sexy. That's sexy. Oh, everywhere you go, you're supposed to show your body so you can look sexy. Pure trash, pure loser. Ain't no quality man gonna see no value in that other than smashing you and getting some little bread out of you or maybe some contacts, some resources or something. Straight trash. Straight trash. You can play that when we're young, when we're 18, 19, or in our 20s, because we just on smash fest in our 20s. It's just smash. Ain't nobody trying to take nothing serious. But you got so much attention then that you don't know how to grow up. You stuck in the past. So you think that's the way to attention. That's not the way to attention. You get attention, but you won't get respect. You absolutely won't get a man. You absolutely won't get a man. You'll get what you've been getting. Used and abused, ran through. Yeah. Why not listen? Why not listen? Because it ain't enough to go around anyway. And I know I already, put too many miles on my engine anyway. Yeah, you know the reality. It's called rejection. I fear rejection. So I'm just gonna act like I ain't really tripping. I'm happy and single, and I'm happily single, and we do this for ourselves. No, that's all lies, all cap. You just know that you took an L, and you on the loser, crash and burn, hitting the wall age, and you know that you'll be rejected. You'll know that it's a fear of rejection. Just call it what it is. That's what the insecurity is. That's why you got to weave in the first place. Fear of rejection. You are afraid of being rejected. So I have to do, I got to fit in. I got to do what everybody else is doing and I try to do it better. I'm doing what everybody else is doing, but I got to do it better and bigger because I don't want to be rejected. That's what it comes down to. That's what insecurity is. If you felt secure, you would be your natural heterosexual self. We would all be our natural heterosexual self if we wasn't suffering from that mental condition called insecurity. Not valuing ourselves, not loving ourselves. We all say that self-love, self-care. That's BS. It's all just slogans and words. If you had self-love, self-care, the ones, in my opinion, that's closest to self-love and self-care is the ones that shave their head off. They shave their hair off. They go through a big breakup and get hurt. Usually that shaving their head off, comes right before they experiment with the same sex, or they done did some super dirt, you know what I'm saying, and effed up a good relationship with a good man. And, it's either that or the man cheat on them and break their heart real bad to the point they shaving their hair off. When they shaving their hair off and just taking all the makeup off and they just looking tomboyish, that's the closest thing to self-care. That's the closest thing to self-love, because now you're really trying to tap into yourself. You into your natural self. You're trying to find your natural purpose in life. You're going to take off all the masks, all of the, accessories. I'm going to be myself. Like it or not, my heart is broke, or I'm suffering this, I'm dealing with this. That's self-care. That's when you really self-care and self-love. That's when you're going to find a real dude. Why you bullshit? That's when you're going to find you a real dude, when you being real. When you being your real self, that's when you're going to find a real dude. Don't that make mathematical physics sense? Anything else, you're going to get what you are. You're going to get what you're doing. You're going to attract and get whatever you are doing, whatever you are. If you fake, but you look real on the outside, but you got a loser for a mate, that's because you was really fake and a loser on the inside. Everybody can make themselves look good and holistic and spiritual and righteous and all this stuff on the outside. Yeah, that's called makeup. That's called makeup. That's what makeup is. Makeup. I'm gonna make this up. I'm gonna look like this image. In real life, though, you're gonna attract what you are. You're gonna attract what you are. That's the law of physics. That's the law of God, the law of nature, the law of justice. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape that. You might get a hold of a solid female, but if you a clown, punk, trick, simp, lame, you ain't gonna keep her. You can't keep her. She gonna see that, oh, you ain't really, what you said you was or what I thought you was, and that's gonna break apart real quick. You are what you are. You're gonna be with what you are. Yeah. And Miss 702, you said finding what you said. Sometimes you are busy finding yourself. Yeah, after you lost yourself, but we already lost. See, that's the cold part, is we think we finding ourselves. When women say that, that's when they losing themselves. Because they think that when I'm with this man, I lost myself in that relationship. No, that's when you finding yourself. As a single little young female that was able to come and go as you please and run the streets, that's not yourself. You're not a woman yet. You're not a woman until you with a man. If you don't know how to be with a man, then you still lost. You're still lost. If a man don't have a woman, he's not a man. If he don't know how to be with a woman and keep a woman, he's not a man. But men don't say that shit. We don't say, I lost myself. I lost myself. We don't say no shit like that. Women come up with them lyrics. I lost myself. No, you never found yourself. You never knew yourself. The closest thing you came to knowing yourself is when you was in a relationship with a man, because he brought out of you, or brought certain things about yourself to your attention that you never knew. You learn yourself with a man. You don't learn yourself without a man. You learn yourself with a man. A man learns himself with a woman. That's how that works. We think we can do it on our own. Well, all right. That's like saying I'm gonna get clean. I gotta get clean before I get in the bathtub. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I'm too dirty. I gotta get clean. I gotta get clean before I get in the bath. No, you get clean in the bathtub. That's where you get clean at. In the shower, in the bathtub. You don't get clean out there talking about, I gotta find the shower. Like, I gotta find a way to get clean before I get in the shower. We all lost. We all backwards, thinking that we individuals, thinking we can do it ourselves. We are not created to be alone, especially if you're a Christian. So many of us got crosses on our neck. The very reason why your Bible say that woman was even created, because it's not good that man should be alone, single. It's not good. This is, if you believe in the Bible, God said it is not good. He saw, he made this and thought it was good. He made that, created that, and this day, and he made Adam. But then he saw that it was not good. If God is saying something is not good, that means it's bad. And if it's bad, it's evil. It's not good. It's bad. It's evil that man should be alone. So I'm going to make a helpmeet, a companion, a second self for him. So if it's not good that he should be alone, how much more not good is it that the very species or gender that he made so that he won't be alone, if she's alone? How much worse is it if she's alone, if she was created for him not to be with him? Pure insanity. You think you can find yourself alone? Good luck. Good luck. Tell that to your reproductive organs. Tell that to your mammary glands. Tell that to your womb. Tell that to all the things that was created for a man, to interact with a man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I got to find out what to do with these teeth and with this stomach. Yeah, tell that to your stomach. I don't eat food. I don't like solid food. All right, tell that to your teeth and your stomach. Yeah, I gotta find out. I gotta find myself. I gotta find my purpose for these teeth and for this stomach and this esophagus. It's called food. Oh, okay. Monique, salute, Monique. Yeah. And the first example is supposed to be a father and a mother. The father and the mother is supposed to be the first example of us understanding what we're supposed to be looking for in a mate, and how to complement our life, the companionship, the lifelong companionship. But if we don't even see that with our own parents, because we was the product of fornication, we was the product of toss up, twerking, you know what I'm saying? YOLOing, partying, irresponsible. I don't want to be in no relationship, sex, and we was the product of that. Then yeah, we just cursed our offspring because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to mate. They don't know how to choose a mate. They don't know the science of mating. They don't know the science of business. They don't know the science of warfare. They don't know they even under attack. So we just producing a whole bunch of firewood, fuel for the fire, whole bunch of sheep and lamb chops for the beast to feast on. Because we won't listen to nobody. We won't listen to nobody that we supposed to listen. We listening to somebody. We listening to the wolf. We won't listen to our own men. We are cursed because we won't listen to our own righteous men. That goes for women and that goes for brothers. We're cursed because we won't submit to the natural righteous authority, which is the man, the original man. If it's men, we won't submit to a military line organization where we respect seniority and rank and chain of command of a man. I don't follow no man. Okay, well, that's why you cursing, you losing. And then we pass that, we got that from our mothers. And they pass that on to them. And then our women are saying the same thing. Ain't no man tell me something. My daddy didn't know. Okay, that's why you're cursed and a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to follow the natural authority, including the beast. That's why there's an unholy alliance between the beast, the serpent, and Eve, because they both have an envy and a jealousy and a desire to be equal and don't want to be under the authority of the natural authority, which is the black man. Well, what about the black man? He ain't stepping up. Yeah, because he was raised by a single bitter black mother, where he wasn't able to learn how to be a qualified black man that women and other men should submit to, because he was taken from his father by the mother at a young age, and he was pumped full of your daddy is no good and we don't need him and you don't need him. I'm the mother and the daddy. I'm Father's Day and Mother's Day. And we teaching these sons that they supposed to obey the feelings and emotions of a woman. They supposed to, their whole world is supposed to be centered around trying to make a woman happy emotionally. So you cursing the little boys, because that's not our purpose. That's not our power. That's not how we supposed to function. So it's cursings on top of cursings on top of cursings. And then when you hear a strong black man roaring like the lion he really is, then he's a terrorist. Then he's abusive. He's mean. He's possessive. He's misogynistic, all of that. Okay, well, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Because them real lions, them real men that's roaring and being a heterosexual authority self, oh, they got a cool little wife. They got a cool Simba or whatever they is. Or they got a pride. They got a cool little pride while you out there getting ravaged by the hyenas. They got a cool, solid little pride of lions that they taking care of, that's working out just right. They living out their life, you know what I'm saying, doing what they do, not suffering what y'all suffer. We all want to use them examples, you know what I'm saying, the lion and, when it's convenient. But you really don't want to go into the structure of how the lions run their life and run their program. You don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The man has to take back his authority. The man has to take back his authority, and he got to be wise enough to know not to mate with somebody that don't automatically recognize his authority and demonstrate that they recognize his authority. I don't care what you look like. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care what your status is. That means nothing to me. That means nothing. That means something to you out there in the world. If you're in a relationship with me, that don't mean nothing. No value. Only value it is if you doing it for me. If you doing it to benefit me in my program. Otherwise, good luck, man. Congratulations. I'm proud of you as a single, whatever you going through single that the Lord say is not good to be. Enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You spent your life doing that instead of serving the purpose of why God made you a woman. Enjoy. Do your thing. But I'll be over here with these these female lionesses, you know, that understands what, you know, they was made for and understand what I was made for. Yeah. So y'all don't want to use the lion pride, the pride of lions examples, not with me, not with somebody that knows nature. But that's what happens though when you a quality black man and you start roaring and speaking and establishing that you know your authority, you know your role and your rank. Yeah, they're gonna have to avoid you at all costs. They'll be complaining like them hyenas. All them, but you ain't finna complain in his face. You say it while you trotting. Say it while you trotting, because you know. Anyway, but yeah, this is a male page mostly, so it's not dissing women, but it's checking, definitely checking this stuff. Definitely checking this.
I guarantee you, probably if it's 5 guys, 3 to 4 of us don't like weed, but we'll take it though because that's what y'all do. But we don't prefer that stuff. Y'all wear that to be in competition with each other.
You are so fake. He is
You
really
are so
delusional.
fake.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
Look at this. It's breastises hanging out everywhere. Breastises everywhere. Weaves and breastises everywhere. And legs
with each other.
You are so fake. He is
You
really
are so
delusional.
fake.
That's real.
That is so
I'm sorry.
fake.
Accessorize
Y'all only say that
Hey,
shit
hey,
for wear it for ourselves.
Hey,
He struck a nerve on that. He struck a nerve. Weeds out. But yeah, man. Natural or nothing. You know, natural or nothing. Because we'll get straight clowned if we showed up with some fake muscles, some fake hair, fake body parts, fake eyelashes, fake skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you won't respect that. Yeah, man. So well, here's something else. It's another subject. We could switch reels now. A lot of people, you know, they'll be asking me about my legacy and about rap and doing raps and this and that, and how, you know, you so bitter and blah blah this and that. I want y'all to take a look at this real quick. But let me see what D Square Raps is saying first. Brother Cam, if a black man is not able to find a quality black woman in these modern times, is it okay for us to marry an Indian, red dot, or a Latina? I wouldn't say so. Not for that reason, because the nature and the function and the role of a man is to make them quality. To make them quality. You know what I mean? So that's the influence, that's the power, influence, and role and job, duty of the man, is to make the woman into what you need her to be. She already has to be, you know, at a certain level, but ain't no woman gonna just be what you want her to be. They just have to have the quality of submission. They have to be willing to recognize you and your natural authority or your value enough to submit. Now, the rest of the work is on you. Women, like I always say, is you know, it's just a metaphor. It's like cars. They're like cars. They have to be restored. Not the brand new. The brand new ones is trash. Like, meaning they cheap. They made out of fiberglass. They flimsy. Like, you know. So, and I'm not saying that this new generation, but that's the stuff they own. They own fake parts and all of that. But if you find one that displays some old-fashioned real ingredients, like a 6'4", Chevy, 63 Chevy or something like that, oh, this is classic. But guess what you're going to have to do with it? You're going to have to restore it. You're going to have to see the value and the potential in that woman and turn her into a showroom floor, award-winning, trophy-winning 6'4" Chevy. That's our job. We got to restore them because they've been destroyed. They've been damaged. They got miles on them. You have to overhaul them. Otherwise, they belong to Chevy. That's Mr. Chevy's. But if you put enough work in them, yeah, technically it's a Chevy because Chevy is the original maker of it, but I remade it. I remade her. So that's my signature on her. So yeah, we don't ever supposed to be so weak and scared to do the work that we run to some other race. Nah, that's still weak. That's still weak. The way we prove our manhood and prove our rank is we fix what we got. We fix what's ours. If we can't fix what's ours, then we're not a mechanic. We don't even need to have one because the one that you go run into is going to break down too. That's going to break down too. So if you couldn't fix this one, you ain't going to be able to fix that one. And you're just going to run to the next one and run to the next one. You're going to be on your Usain Bolt track star time. And that's weak. So that's how we prove that we qualified in quality because we have a black woman that we did something with that was in the streets. I ain't never been with a virgin. No woman that I've been with is a virgin. My wife wasn't no virgin. You know what I'm saying? And my wife, she had some bodies. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a mechanic by God's grace. I'm a mechanic. Dave-O, salute. I'm a mechanic. So I did the work that was necessary to do to make her mine, to remake her. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in heaven with her ever since. Got to take the frame off and remove all that rust, then reprimer. Yeah, powder coat, all of that. Put some patch panel. You might just have to strip the whole thing down. But that's part of being a man is you're not relying on Chevy. The people at Chevy was men just like you were. They got in a boardroom or in a little architect room and they sketched out, what they want the chassis to look like and what they wanted the axle to look like, you know what I'm saying? So as men, we supposed to be able to do the same thing. Okay, I might not have the resources, in the metal shop and all of that to do what Chevrolet did, but I understand everything Chevrolet did and I can improve on it. That's what Japanese and all that they do. It's called build a better mousetrap. Yeah, I study what they did. I reverse engineer what they did, but I know how to do it better. Oh, they cut some corners right here. Oh, this is why this motherfucker is wobbling like this, or this is why it won't, the engine, So you study what they did and you do it better. You perfect it. So we don't have to be in no laboratory to do that. All you have to do is spend time studying something and it's going to naturally come to you like, oh, okay, let me experiment with this. Let me try this. That's what low riding is. That's what hydraulics are. Hydraulics didn't come with the 6'4" Chevy. Somebody studied the Chevy, studied the axle and the chassis and all of that. And like, okay, we can do this here. We can put this here and make it do this and make. That's what a woman is. That's what we're supposed to do with women. If you're not a mechanic, meaning if you don't know how to fix up a woman, not put fake parts on her, that's not fixing her up. That's a scam. That's a used car salesman. You're just going to put spray paint and, and just prop up some nigger rigs, this and this and that, and try to sell it. That's a scammer. I'm talking about a real scientist, a real mechanic. Is even more than a mechanic, a real designer, an auto designer. You're going to redesign this to make it worth more than it was worth in 1964. 1964, it might have been off the showroom floor, it was this much. But I done replaced all these parts, you know what I'm saying? And I done upgraded everything, added my touch. So that's a Cabriolet. That's not a Chevrolet, that's a Cabriolet now. So if we ain't willing to do that with a woman, then we don't really have one, because somebody knows how to do that with them. Somebody knows how to do that. So we get what we can afford, right? Can we afford a new one? Can we afford a virgin? A new one is called a virgin. Can we afford a virgin? Are you lucky enough to have you stumbled across a virgin in your lifetime? You still better be with her. You a total loser. If you ever had a virgin and you're not with her now, you a total loser. Total loser. That's the best thing that you could ever have. I've never been with a virgin. You know what I'm saying? Never. But that just proves that I'm a hell of a mechanic by God's grace, because I never had a clean canvas to work with. Never. And I'm not mad. I'm not complaining. Like, I appreciate it. This is what I signed up for. This proves that, you know, I'm a quality mechanic. I really do this. I really did this. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody else with a uniform. I just don't got no uniform on. I just got fly cars in my garage that nobody else worked on. I don't got no mechanic. This ain't Cam's hydraulic shop, Cam's low rider, and I ain't got no titles, no LLC, no business. Apparently, it's just something I really know how to do. The new vehicles are manufactured with planned obsolescence. What's that mean? Like weak parts that they know is going to break down, so you got to keep coming back and getting them replaced and paying for parts. Say, can I get one? Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to maintain it. It's just like low ride, man. That's a great example. If you don't know nothing about low riding and you just got the money just to buy one, it's gonna wind up being broke down, and you're just gonna be paying more and more money because you don't know how to fix it. This is not about paying somebody else to fix your woman. This is your woman. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to pay nobody else to fix your woman. You're the mechanic of your woman. You're the therapist of your woman. You're the provider, the maintainer, you know what I'm saying, the handyman of your woman. Why am I pay somebody else for it? Or why am I pay for somebody else's woman? That's not my woman. That man's signature is all on her. Like, she gonna be with me for a few days and be like, you're not my maker. You're not like my maker. Like, you know. And women find that out the hard way. They don't realize they got a bomb mechanic until they think they can upgrade and leave. The bomb mechanic got them looking and feeling and thinking better than they ever did. And then they think they can go out into the world with these non-mechanics. All these niggas got mechanic uniforms on. Oh, it's so many mechanics that look better than you. It's so many. Oh, okay, for real. Going out there on that highway. I know what them streets do. I know how many potholes, and as soon as you drive out the driveway, you're gonna hit a pothole and crack your Daytons. You're gonna crack something. And let's see which one of the mechanics gonna run to your rescue. See if they know what to do. It's a cold game. It's so true. But so many women never had that. They've been having to put themselves together. So they like, shit, I don't need no mechanic. They don't feel no kind of way. They don't feel no sting or nothing, because they had to put themselves together. And they're definitely not mechanics. They're definitely not mechanics. No. You see what they're doing to each other. Yeah, this is the mechanics that we do. Let's go to the BBL shop, girl. Let's go to the nail shop. Let's go to the sip and paint party, girl. Let's go to Cancun. Let's go to this crew. Let's go bounce on some D's. Let's go to Jamaica. That's their version of mechanics. That's their version of self-care, self-love. Yeah. You finna run the transmission all the way out of that line. You ain't putting no oil in it. You know what I'm saying? You finna just blow the head gaskets. You finna do everything. So a man does that. A man is the one that tills the ground, that maintains the garden. The woman is the garden. And Adam and Eve, the garden, dress the garden, maintain, till the garden. The woman is the garden. That's all symbolic language for what the man is supposed to be doing for the woman. Dress the garden, till the garden, maintain the garden, so it produces for you. So y'all fruitful and it multiply. Yeah. So she don't need to have none of that. All she needs to have is respect. Respect for you. Respect for you. All she needs to have is respect for you. And you supposed to take that and make a work of art. That's all she needs is respect for you. That's why that's the main thing that men, look for. I don't care about what you do. I don't care about who you know. I don't care about how much money you make. How do you respect me? Your money ain't gonna. Matter of fact, if you don't respect me correctly, I might, do a 1-2 on you and your money. You know what I'm saying? All men is concerned about, the nature of man is from a woman, respect, which is going to be in the form of submission. Submission only means cooperation. Cooperate. This is my program. It's not your program. So many females, the relationship didn't serve me. It just didn't serve me. I was young and it didn't serve me. Serve you? You got it all twisted, sister. Serve you? What do you think this is? The relationship didn't serve you. That's what men's supposed to say. She wasn't serving me. She wasn't submitting. That's our deal breaker lyrics. That's what we supposed to say. But we was raised by headstrong, emotional mothers that made us seem like we was monsters if we said some shit like that. That's what we supposed to say. She wasn't serving me, bro. She wouldn't submit. She wouldn't obey. She wouldn't obey. She wouldn't obey me like she obeys her boss. She wouldn't let me train her like her boss. She let her boss train her. Yeah, all that. All that. I stress all these boss chicks and corporate chicks and bosses. No, good and damn well, you obey your boss, your CEO. You brag about them training you like a little puppy. All them words that your man that got the natural authority to say all of that to you before any little Caucasoid corporate man do. You give him hell if he say anything like that, but you brag when the slave master say it. So I be stressing, man. You better go exercise them words. That's not calling you a B. They treat you like you called them the B word. Train. You may as well call me a stupid black bee. The way they gonna take that word, train, submit, obey. You goddamn right. Yeah, that's what it is with me. I ain't beating you over the head with it. I'm not saying it like the slave master, but that's what it is. Look up the word in the dictionary. Yes, submit. That's what it is. Obey. That's what it is. Train. Yep, that's what it is. That's what I'm gonna have to do. That's what I'm doing. That's what you're gonna have to submit to. Yep. But you get out in the public because you know you don't have a man and you just bitter. So you're just gonna rally with all the no man having troops and say what you ain't having because you can't have it. You can't have it. You can't tell me what you can't have it. That's why y'all be so bitter at these married women, married sisters. They pick me's, and you know you're a prisoner. You know you ain't happy. Look it in your eye. Just blink twice, and you know what I'm saying. They be hitting you with all kind of like, damn, they miserable. Damn, and they can't even stand to see a woman being a woman to a man, to a black man. So, now real dudes is calling it out. I'm not Kevin Samuels. These dudes that you see now, they not Kevin Samuels. They come, these dudes now, we coming with real testosterone, real testicles, real deep voices, real track records, real warrior track records. You can't say nothing. You can't do nothing but run to the family court or run to your zaddy, your little serpent Caucasoid corporate zaddy, and try to squad up with him. So you can brag that I'm doing something over better than y'all natural warrior black men. Yeah, okay. You can have more money. Prostitutes make all kind of money. I don't make as much as prostitutes make. Yeah, I don't make as much as prostitutes make. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. That's how you getting your money? Well, I'll be broke. I'll be a broke real lion with big wheelbarrow testicles running my tribe, running my pride, my household with no money. Yep. So, but yeah, that's what it's about. You definitely got to have knowledge of self and kind, knowledge of your role, knowledge of your function, knowledge of your purpose. But who gonna teach you? Who you gonna listen to? You still gonna have to listen to a man. You're not gonna get this information from nobody else right now, but a man. Because if women was teaching it, they would have a man. So the fact that most of us are the products of a single black mother, that's why we're not getting it. We're not gonna get it until we get into our teens, maybe, and go to jail and start listening to some OGs that's Muslims or something like that. We're not gonna get this no other way. Our mamas ain't teaching us this, even though she's supposed to be the first teacher, but this is the one thing that she bitter and burnt about. She's not gonna teach you your natural power and authority over her and over women. That's not at all. Right. You're trying to control me. Absolutely. D. Markham, you're trying to control me. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I can't protect who I can't control. I'm exactly trying to control you. What's wrong with control? You know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson, what's wrong with control? That's the insanity. I'm absolutely trying to control you. I'm absolutely trying to be in charge of you. Absolutely. That's my job. That's my duty. That's my purpose as a man. Right? And when I see that we on the same page, I don't have to control you. Control don't mean physically doing nothing to you. Control you means putting laws and boundaries and rules of conduct in place. That's control. Damien Square, thank you. Got the cash app, man. Appreciate you. I guess we preaching, huh? He's catching the Holy Ghost, but yeah, control is absolutely what we have to take back. We have to take back control. Because if our women can get on the phone and call some Euro Caucasoid with a badge and a gun and come in our house and enforce law when we can't do it ourselves, you're going to let somebody else, you're going to call somebody else to be in control, but you won't call your own man. You won't allow your own man to be in control because you know these people finna come and touch everything in the house violently with no love, with no, we got a son together or we got children together. Why would you do that? Why would you be so quick to do that when you mad and shit ain't going your way or you can't have your man your way? You want him to submit to you. You want him to serve you like he your child, like he your employee. And when you don't get it your way, you're going to call them people and you know, promote their authority over your man and over your household. That this is authority that your man's supposed to have over you and over y'all's children. But you don't want it. You don't want that. No, I'm out. I'm gonna exercise my power, my freedom of choice to leave, to rebel, to reject. All right. That was what Lucifer and them did in the garden. That's what Eve did in the garden. You got free will here. Eat up. Eat some more of this fruit. You know what I'm saying? You do what you like. Digital Underground, do what you like. You ain't gonna do it with me though. And then we'll be monitoring what happens to you and the rest of your life choices, and you can monitor what happens to me and my life choices. It's cold, boy. Father Time and Mother Nature, two of the most brutal, heartless, merciless parents you're gonna ever find anywhere in the universe. Father Time and Mother Nature. Ooh, they do not give no F's. They do not care. And Father Time goes by, and nature, once they hit together on your ass, once they get to whooping your ass, both of them, and you're gonna be looking at your ex dude who you used to be with, and he looking good and healthy and got new family or new families or whatever, and you finna be wherever you at, getting whooped on by Father Time and Mother Nature, because you was made to be his helpmeet. You was made for him. He was not made for you. He's way harder to replace than you are. That's a problem that you have with God. Unfortunately, that's a God problem, and that's why so many of our sisters are rebellious against God, because it's layers to it. It starts out with them being, violated or abused as little girls, which is totally wrong for that to happen to them. But then that already clouds and knocks off their moral spiritual compass. Like, whoever God is must not be ish, because God let my daddy or my uncle or my brother or my cousin or some dude, neighbor, friend, whatever, do this to me when I was a little girl. So F God. So much of that is rampant. That's why so many of our women are morally and spiritually rebellious, because they like, I already been tampered with. I already been violated. My virtue already been took from me, and God let it happen. So I understand it. I understand that. Men don't, regular men that grow up with single mothers, that they don't understand where this bitterness and this emotional whatever, this trauma, whatever, towards males come from. We don't understand it. That's why we like, I'd rather go to a Latino or a white or an Asian. I'd rather be a passport bro, because we don't understand this damage. But once you start understanding the damage, you start becoming a mechanic. You start becoming a real mechanic to your woman, or to your sisters, to your daughters, to your nieces, to women in general, because you understand what's wrong. Oh, I'm a woman mechanic, a mind of a woman mechanic, not their physical body, because that's not the problem. The problem is in their mind. Oh, I know that sound, that rattle. I know that clink, that knock in the engine. Oh, I know that shake or the vibration of the axle. Oh, I know what that is, bro. That's this and that. She probably this and that. So don't take it personal, bro. That have her ask about this and blah blah blah. You got to be a mechanic of their mind. So many of us ain't trying to do that work. So many of us males ain't trying to do that work because we don't know how, because our mothers never taught us, and we didn't have no father around that probably did know how to do that work, that could keep our mothers there long enough for him to work on her. Because you got free will. You can say, man, I'm tired. I don't like the way you talking to me. I don't like your mechanic shop. So I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna take your son with me. Your son's with me. Hey, okay, I'll make some more. All I can do. I can't force you. I'm not gonna go to war with you in the devil's court like Tyrese or whatever. You can have them. You can have them. I'll make some more. You got to be wise like Solomon. I ain't finna, cut my children up the middle with a sword because me and their mama is going back and forth. Nah, they yours. You can have them. I got to go make some more. I got to take that L and go make some more, and trust in Father Time and Mother Nature that they're gonna be on my side, like Job, and give me a whole nother family. You know what I'm saying? Not that the old family did nothing wrong, my children did nothing wrong, but I would do more damage if I'm trying to be there and fight the way that she trying to make me fight. Like, nope, I'm not even gonna do that to my children. They're gonna think I deserted them or I don't love them and all that. You grow up, you'll see. You'll see. In the meantime, my testicles still work. I'm healthier and stronger and wiser and winning more championships than ever. So my sperm is even higher quality than it was then. When you know, when you know the science of mating and the science of life and death and purpose, you know what I'm saying, warfare, then hey, it is what it is. So teach your sons. That's why we destroyed, you know what I'm saying, because the sons don't know how to enforce righteous law. The males don't know how to enforce righteous law and discipline on themselves, on ourselves, or on our women in communities. These women, these girls wouldn't be out here twerking and all that if we knew how to put the law down on them. If we knew how to put them on punishment. We got the power to put them on punishment. Leave their ass alone. That's the worst punishment because you created to be with us. But you already fear that. They already feel like we rejected and we outnumbered them by 2 million. So we ain't going to have one to ourselves anyway. So F it. F God for this ratio and these circumstances, and F you because you are male like God is subconsciously. So F all y'all males, F males, until you start trying to experiment like the brat. Think it's a better version, and you're seeing all these little studs and all that complaining. And they DV rate is higher than anybody. They divorce rate is higher. They cheating rate higher. They domestic V rate higher. And you'd be like, oh, damn, I was better off just outnumbering them 2 million to 1 and sharing them like I'm already doing. Acting like it's a deal breaker if you sharing a man. You've been doing that. But you're trying to keep the man backpedaling like he don't got the natural right to do that. You got a D over here, you got a D over there. You're like, it's cold, boy. The lies, boy, the lies in the game, the gig is up, though. Our sisters lie way more, way worse, and way more, cheat more, lie more. You know, they know we dumb. They know dudes is dumb and sloppy and shit. That's why we don't, you know, we liars, but we ain't liars on that. They're professional liars. Like I said, them and the serpent got a special arrangement, special understanding. They're directly taught by Satan. You know what I'm saying? The serpent, meaning the Euro male. The Euro male and the black woman of America. Boy, that's twin. Hey, twin. Hey, twin. Not by nature, but by choice. What they have chosen, the deal that they have chosen to make. That's twin. That's twin now. Yep. So I'm not saying that we all innocent. I'm not saying that. But everybody got to take accountability. And once them accountability results come in, like them votes, Kamala Harris and Trump, once them accountability numbers come in, then you're gonna see. And that's happening right now. It's gonna be happening more and more. This year and the next year to come, we're gonna see accountability receipts and numbers come in from our women. And it's gonna be humiliating. It's gonna be publicly humiliating. Yep. And we knew it. Our nature knew. Our nature knows what's done in the dark gonna come to the light. We know that. That'd be the same. That'd be the main, you know, what you call that, color purple curse that we be trying to put on us males. No good gonna do good by you to you. Something shit. Yeah, that's projection. You know, you talking about yourself. Well, we have reached that season, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached that season. Daryl Jackson, is hard to find a cooperative sister. Not really. You're not looking in the right place. It's not hard to find one. You're not looking in the right place. Yeah. But, you know, the scorekeeper about to show the scorecard. So all of us that really had to be solid and had to be clean and had to be honest and had to be true for whatever reasons, like my personal reason is because I knew the enemy was on me so tough that I couldn't give them the satisfaction of having no dirt on me. It wasn't because I didn't want to do no dirt. It wasn't because I was more of a warrior and a soldier, and I as a soldier mentality and just my vindictiveness or my vengeance, it wouldn't allow me to do certain things that I knew that they was recording, or I knew that a female would flip on me and tell, or so I had to train myself to be disciplined and righteous and cleaner than I ever was for warfare reasons. Because when it's time to be able to say this, ain't nobody gonna be able to pull this out and pull that out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be able to Diddy me or R. Kelly me or Kevin Samuels me or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Usher me. Huh. Yeah. Everybody gonna weep what they sow. Everybody gonna weep and reap what they sow. Yeah, including us. Nobody escapes. Just because I'm on here advocating for men don't mean that we ain't gonna be in the fire. Also, those of us that's guilty of what we guilty of, because that many black women that's rebellious is because they victims of being abused by some male. The majority of our women and girls have been abused, violated as children, as little girls by some male. So the males, those of us that by the millions that have done that, those is the ones I'm talking about. What we did is going to have to be answered for. It's going to have to be answered for. They not going. We're not going to escape, just like they're not going to escape. All of that is worthy of deletion. All of that is worthy of deletion. I'm not the judge, but I'm telling you, I'm delivering the message. So if we know we did that, then you better go try to make it right now. Not now, but right now. Immediately, you better go atone. You better go get in touch with who you know you did that to. And if you're trying to be like a female and say, well, I ain't got to do that, or I'm just acting like I never did that, all right. I guarantee you finna get the curse. You finna get the chastisement if you ain't already getting it. I guarantee you. I promise you. So it ain't no one-way street. The sisters is acting out because they've been violated by some brother, whether it's a daddy, an uncle, a boyfriend, a brother, a classmate, some brother, which is us, by the millions in America. So they got to get, punished and chastised for what they did or what they chose to do afterwards, but we got to get punished and chastised also for violating. Yeah. Daryl Jackson, is it a good idea for a black man to marry a Hispanic sister? The best idea is to marry your own. The best idea, like I can't say what's a good idea and what's not a good idea after that. But the best idea, the most natural idea is a no-brainer. Marry your own. The closest thing to what you are. Whatever the closest thing to what you are is. Scientifically speaking, there's no stronger blood, bones, muscle mass density than a black person. Genetically speaking, there's no better person genetically than a black person. That's the top of the food chain. So I don't know why you would say, marry a Hispanic for what? What does Hispanic got to do with it? What Hispanic about them, if we don't know the science of mating, it's like if you love pit bulls, would you mate with a German Shepherd? Like you got a purple ribbon UKC pit bull and you got a purple ribbon UKC German Shepherd. Do you mate them just because they both purple ribbon? You mate with what you are. If you're trying to keep, reinforcing the value, the bloodline. So I don't know what your motivation is. But I'm gonna come back on here. I gotta help my my guy Queen. I gotta help my 6'4" Chevy that's showroom flow. With a few things. So I'll be back. Hit the like if y'all don't mind. Hit the like. I'll be back though. I'm coming right back shortly.